We have already seen that what is a search function and what is a substitute function can do. Now we see some object match. So here I am not writing any particular function because under this we can have three different functions. One is dot span. Okay, this is a function, and what it can do. So dot span returns a tuple. Okay, returns a tuple. What tuple? So tuple containing the start and the end positions of the match. That means whatever I am going to search, the start and end position of that, not only the start, not only the end. It was also available in search also, but we will see what is the difference here. So next function is your dot string. Okay, so what dot string will return? So dot string, it will return the string in which the match is found. That means let's say there are 4 or 5 strings are there and you want to particularly search that this particular word is available in which string. In that case you can use a for loop and you can scan for each string. Wherever the string is there, it will print that. So we'll see that also. Next is your dot group. Okay, so dot group, what it will do? It's also a function. So this dot group, it will return the part of the string where the match was found. Now there is a difference in the string and the group. So string will tell you that in which particular complete string, that means a complete variable, it will give you as output. But group will return only that particular word in which your whatever you are searching is found. So fine, let's take example, understand with example. So I'll take the last video example that I have taken here. So this text I'll take just copy paste here. Fine. Now after this text I want to search. So I'll dot re dot search here. So what I want to search? I want to search a particular, let's say particular pattern here. So I'll write here r, then inside the quote I'll just write slash b, capital S and then slash w plus. So first let's understand what is this, then I will close the quote. So what is this? So here slash b means it's a boundary. So starting boundary is fixed. Next is S, that means starting value should be a letter S, that is capital S. Now after this slash w plus, that means after that a word, a complete word it will search. It should start from S, but it will consider the complete word, not the only S here. Fine. So this operation where I want to do, I want to do this operation in, let's say, text, the variable that I have taken, and then I will print X. So here now it is searching the pattern, but it is not displaying anything. So how we can get the value? So if I just write print X, then it is not giving me anything. Fine. So why? Because if I have just written S here, it is not able to find that there is no word here which is starting from S. Now let me convert that to M, because I can see a word here which is starting from M. So here if I run it, it should be giving the value. I think I have to give double quote here. Okay. So now this function actually works with a double quote, and also you have to write R, that means return. If you are searching some kind of pattern, you have to write R there. So re.Match object and the span is 11 comma 19 here. So if I just want to access this, only this thing, nothing else, find how to access that. So I'll write print X here. So print X also give me the same thing, but I want only this particular value. I don't need anything else. so that if I get only this value, then only I can do some operation, I can write if loop or any other programming I want to write. So for that, what we'll write, we'll just print the span here. So I'll write x dot span, fine. Now it will give me the only value instead of this. If I just take that a variable here, instead of taking a just printing it, I'll take a variable and then I will print y. So y is now a tuple which contains the position of the particular word in which it starts with a capital M. That also we can change with a, let's say, W. If I write here, so W is starting from the first word is there, right? So 0. So it starts from 0 and ends at 7. That is what it means. Here I can change it to y also. Y. YW is not there. So I'll just search y here. Sorry. So here I'll search for y now. Okay. So it's not returning anything. Why? Not able to find. I There is something wrong here. Oh, sorry. I'm not printing that. That's why the error was there. So here I was not printing. Now if I write y here, so it is giving me the position of this YouTube here, fine. So it's in the starting position is 27 and 34. I was not printing the y, that's why the error is there. So if I print y also, it will give me, or else you simply write y, and then if I find what is the type of that, as I said, it will be a tuple here, fine. So it returns a tuple to me. So next span, next is your string. Let's say what happens there. So let us do the same thing. We'll search this part only. Okay. So whatever is there, we'll try to search that. Instead of span, here I'll write string. Sorry. Here x dot string. So I'll just print x dot string. Okay. So it's not calling that. Match is found. It should be working x dot. Okay. So I think there is spelling mistake there. So if I write y equals to s, not s, it's x dot string, or not a, you don't have to initialize a function there, just x dot string, and it will give you the full string here, fine. So the mistake I was doing, I was putting a parenthesis here which should not be kept, which should not be given there. So now this will work, it will give you the complete sentence. Now if there are text txt1 is also there and some variable is there like that. So what can be happen, you can put a for loop there, and for every text you can put a for loop and search this. So wherever your required word is there, you can just print it, fine. So next one is your group. So let's take the same function again, same program again. I'll delete this text one. So here we'll delete this. Now I am searching for a pattern. If I print what it is giving, it is just giving me the position in that case if you search for it. So now I'll group it. Okay. So I'll just write s dot group. Now it is giving me the group. That means if I write only x, it just give me the place. If I write group, that means the combination of the places, whatever elements are there, it will just print it for me. So here let's try to print some other pattern. Let's say I'll just I want to print welcome. Now if you just search welcome, here let me print x before I go further. So it will give you the what is the span of that. Fine. Now x dot group means it will return me the welcome here. So this is directly what I can give. For example, let me take here a blank space. So what it will return? It will just return a blank space to me. The first blank space it will me write. So here if I change this, let's say find all. So in find all, what is happening? So it can find all the blank space is there, but this find all will not work with group. Fine, because x is now a list here which is not under the function of group, so you cannot use that. So for that you need to use search here. Fine, so use this group function, you need to use the search function there. This also you can do, you can write just C here. So see, if you write C here, it's not able to do that. So why? Let's see. Not slash C, only C. Now if you just write C, it is just finding the C. When you group it, it's just printing the C. But what I need to print where is the word that C is available there. Okay. So in this case, let's do C is a search, and after that I'll write slash W and plus. Right, C will be a word, and it should start from C, and after that it should complete a word. So see here, first one is here, it's finding this one there. Okay, now if I write slash B here, then it is not able to find. Okay, so this is the boundary, it's not able to find where is the boundary starting here. Sorry, for that I need to give a double quote here, then double quote, and it should return that. So I have to write R and then here comma. Now if I run this, it starts with boundary, that means it should start with C, and then I am putting the W plus as a character. Now if I don't write this B, then what happens? It's just searching the first one. Fine. See the difference. If I now give slash B, then what will happen? It will search the complete word where the C is in the starting. If you don't give B here, then what will happen? It will just print com. That means it will search for this one, and the position according to this it will group it. Now if I write slash B and then I won't write there is a word or not, that doesn't matter. So what happens? It doesn't complete the word. Okay, let's print, it is printing at 0 0 position. Slash B means just a boundary I am giving. Now if I just give C, it is giving me only C. So all the variations we have seen here, how does this group will work. And for your information, it will work only on search. It will not work on find all. The string will also work on search, it will not work on find all. Similarly, your span will also work on search, it will not work on find all function. So these are some basic things in regular expressions we can do. In the other video, we will see some other applications or types of codes you can use in your regular expression.